What's up, you guys? What's up, everyone? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. We'll be back with another episode of C Gonna Speed 252. I want to thank each and every one of you that decided to push that play button today. I am super excited to be behind two 2020 C8 Mid Engine Corvette coupes. And in this video, we're going to talk about the differences between the ZEUS Bronze and the Accelerate Yellow. Now, I'm not gonna lie, both colors are fabulous, but one stands out more than the other, and clearly it's the Accelerate Yellow. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down certain things about each one of these cars. So if you're in the market to build your 2020 C8 and you are unsure of what color you would like to go with, I'm telling you right now, you can't go wrong with either one of these colors. This color is called the ZEUS Bronze, and it looks fabulous. This color is the Accelerate Yellow, and it looks freaking phenomenal. This is the Z51 package, the non-Z51 package. And they decided to go with the color of the mirrors of the car and the carbon flash accent pieces right here, with the same color as the Z51 spoiler on this car. This car does not have a Z51 spoiler at all. There's a GM employee is about to pull out of the parking lot with that non-Z51 coupe. This car has Trident spoke wheels. That car has standard wheels. I'm telling you right now, you can't go wrong with either wheel. This is my favorite between the two, I'm not gonna lie, which is the Trident spoke wheels right here. These wheels will cost you an extra $1,300 to $1,400. This is a car that needs a bath. This car really needs a bath. Sounds phenomenal though. Oh yeah, hit that thing. Sounds phenomenal. So back to the ZEUS Bronze and Accelerate Yellow. They decided to go with the black engine cover on this one. They decided to go with the body color roof on this one. The black carbon flash or either carbon fiber roof on this one. This is the actually transparent roof, because I can actually see down in the inside there. And they decided to go with the standard wheels. They do have snow tires on this car. They don't have snow tires in this car, so this person pretty much just probably drives this in the rain. They can drive this one in the snow, rain, snow, rain, snow. You can drive in either kind of weather, whether you want to. This is the 2LT package with GT1 seats, black interior, and Accelerate Yellow. This has the natural interior carbon fiber pieces with natural interior. It seems to me, as of right now, from all the reviews I did on the C8 Corvette, the non-Z51 cars usually have the 3LT package with carbon fiber piecing inside. I can totally respect that. Why not? This is pretty much your track car. You get the Z51 package, the upgraded exhaust, and other features that'll be great for the track. This is a non-Z51 package. You still can put it on the track, but you won't have the Z51 spoiler. In my personal opinion, if I had the option between these two cars right now, clearly I would go with the Accelerate Yellow, because I think the Accelerate Yellow looks that much better to me. I do like this interior in this car that much better than I do in that car. But anyways, ZEUS Bronze, Accelerate Yellow, natural interior, black interior, 2LT, GT2 seats, GT1 seats. Trident spoke wheels over here, standard wheels over there. Body color mirrors, body color mirrors over here. Carbon flash accent on the outside right here. Carbon flash accent on the outside right here. Let me see if they have any carbon fiber in here at all. I don't think so. I just want to check just to make sure that's something they didn't get with this package. No, I don't see any carbon fiber accent pieces at all. Definitely all black. The engine cover is definitely black on this one as well. Mirror is all in the same spot. Obviously the camera's in the same spot. They went with the black accent pieces instead of the chrome, which is completely fine. This is actually, you can see there's a gap in between these two areas right here where you can see water sitting right there. I mean, obviously the car driving forward, it's going to just come back. It's not going to go inside. The exhaust is right there, obviously. I just want to point out simple things for people that are new to the channel, haven't really got a chance to really see the C8 Mid Engine Corvette in person and figure out what they want to do. Both of these cars have black calipers, which is pretty standard on the car. Obviously they could have got any color calipers that they wanted, but they decided to go with black. I mean, they work for General Motors, they can pretty much get whatever they want on these cars. So yeah, that's the difference between these two cars. Like I said before, there's no there's no obvious choice with any C8 Mid Engine Corvette if you are really undecisive, but if it was me, I would go with Accelerate Yellow between these two cars right now. Leave your comments down below of your thoughts on these two cars, whether you go with the ZEUS Bronze with the natural interior, or you go with the Accelerate Yellow with the 1LT, 2LT black interior. Can't go wrong. Whatever choice you decide to choose is all yours. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this upload. Definitely don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Definitely don't forget to follow my social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at CGonnaSpeed252. That'll enter you in a drawing to win prizes throughout this year. I want to gain 20,000 followers to bring more people to the channel. Thank you guys for watching these videos all the way through. You guys have been perfect. I am so thankful to have you guys on the channel. It's been a blessing to meet some of you and interact with you on the YouTube channel. And you know, I can't thank you guys enough for literally watching my videos all the way through. That's freaking phenomenal. I can see that on my end, and you guys are freaking great. And I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. With that being said, it's starting to pour down a little bit harder out here, so we probably gonna get in the vehicle, head back to the museum, and dry off. But once again, thank you guys for joining C8 Corvette 252.
Opened in '94, so we just celebrated 25 years last year. Of course, we were talking about yesterday some of the ways we raise money around here. Of course, the brick program where anybody could buy the bricks inside and outside. Museum membership.
Right.
Shade over 36,000 members throughout the United States and the world. Of course, they pay membership, and outside of a donations from people, that monetary donations, whether it's car, money, whatever it is. Outside of that, the attendance is around 225,000 a year, more so on a caravan year.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
That year was fun.
One of our biggest ones, I was explaining to Clarence yesterday, was our Corvette raffles. So throughout the year, probably we average one every 2 weeks, where we'll have certain, and we have different levels. We'll have a lower price where it's an unlimited tickets, whereas we'll do higher priced for different levels of cars.
Right.
But at a maximum number of tickets we'll sell. Like a $100 tickets, 1,500 is the most we'll sell.
Okay.
Of course, after paying for the car, anything else that we get out of the raffles goes right back into the museum. So it's a big. If we didn't have the raffles, it would be tough to
keep the lights on.
Keep the lights on here. The museum was built in 2 parts so far. The original building, if you can imagine right here, this used to be the outside wall, and you're standing where the store used to be.
Okay.
So we added on this. Added on 47,000 square feet back in 2009. So basically everything you see here was added on with that expansion back in 09. And of course a lot of stuff, we remodeled this area back, well, almost a year ago, the change, more telling the early stories and things that inspired Corvette. So as we go in, I don't know if you guys want to see the history film. I want to give you as much of the experience as I can. We generally have that for folks that don't have a guide with them, so it kind of gives a little background on the museum. I think there's some C8 stuff at the end of the video.
Okay.
Some of the guys are talking at the end. That one runs continuously, so we can go in at any time.
Okay.
You basically where you start. When it gets back there, you've seen it all. So if you guys want to see that, very happy to let you guys go see that before we start the tour. It's up to you guys.
What do you think?
Don't look me.
I'm down for whatever.
This is your day. I'll just follow Mark's.
Let's do the tour, then we can come back and do that later.
I was going to say, if that's available, that'll work great. So away we go. You not have fun with what you came with and what you're leaving with.
I came in a rental.
There you go. You're definitely leaving in something a little better than this. Like I was telling you, this area more is geared towards telling the early history of Corvette, how Corvette started.
Okay.
So this car's a really neat car. It's got the third chassis ever made for the 53s, and of course it's a cutaway car. So it's one where people can actually see how little was between them and the road.
Right.
Of course, the 53s, the first 2 years, the Blue Flame 6 engine was in those before in 55 when Zora Duntov came along to bring the V8s along and make it what it is today. Came along. And some of the clay models that the engineers and designers use.
Right.
Some really neat stuff over here. Did you ever know how Corvette got its name?
Yes, from a battleship.
There you go. There it is right there. Now, what's really cool is we've got something that came as part of this exhibit. It's a very rare piece of Corvette history. before Corvette became the official name, it was called a Cougar during, before, when they were trying to name, and when Project Opal, which was the hidden project for the Corvette project. Right. This is a very rare photo. One of the few that you'll see that has the Cougar badging on the car. You can't see it, it's on the emblem as well, and on the steering wheel on the inside.
Oh, nice.
And again, that was for a very short time. There's very little footage of this that you'll find anywhere, so that's very rare. These memos were memos pertaining to when Corvette became the official name of the car. And the guy that gets credited for naming the car is a guy by the name of Myron Scott, who worked in the styling and PR and publications department of Chevrolet General Motors. And as the story has it, just thumbing through the dictionaries where he came across the Corvette, which Corvette is class naval vessels, small, fast, sleek, maneuverable, kind of fit two tie-ins, not only for the car, but also the folks that inspired the car, which were returning servicemen and women from World War II, who raced and drove the European sports cars on the Air Force bases to boost troop morale. So, really neat story with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And these cars came along with the new exhibit as well. Some of the open roadsters that were driven by our servicemen, as well as this 46 Stout concept, which is one of the first that used fiberglass.
Oh, wow.
That's made of as well.
No. That may cost more than my new C8, actually.
That car is a pretty rare car.
Yeah.
Now our next stop is going to pertain more to when the car was unveiled to the world for the first time, which was in January of 1953 in New York City at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, GM Panorama. This is another very rare piece of Corvette history. This is one of the original emblems that was on the pre-production car that Corvette actually has.
Yes, they do actually.
This was on the car. Now the funny thing, they couldn't unveil the car until they changed the emblem, because during that time in our country, it was against the law to mass produce something with the American flag on for public sale. So they had to go to a jeweler in New York to change the emblem, which, of course, obviously the racing flag and the Chevrolet bow tie, obviously synonymous with the Chevrolet race car. The fleur-de-lis, which is the French sign of royalty, and the three lines were the honor of the three Chevrolet brothers, which I always think is kind of funny because Louis Chevrolet was Swiss-born.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that about the flag, though. Like, I kind of do research on the history and all that stuff, but I didn't know that about the American flag. I had no idea where it came from. I just assumed, like, obviously it was built in America, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that was the original. There had to be only a couple of those on the car, so that's a very rare. We're very fortunate to have that in our museum.
Very cool.
Now, right around here, the actual first year, 1953 Corvette. This is number 92. I'm pretty sure this is
92.
Make sure this is the 90. They only built 300 the first year. So yeah, this is 93 actually.
Okay.
So the first year they built 300 cars in Flint, Michigan, all built by hand. You could get like polo white with a red interior. That's all 300 were polo white with a red interior. You could get two options on the first Corvette: an AM radio and a heater. That's all you could get, and every car had them, so they were fully loaded. Now, one of the things that they tried to do to entice people to buy the car was put them in the hands of movie stars, people of the time, to kind of boost sales, but it didn't work.
Did they just give them to them for free, type of thing?
I'm sure they didn't have to dig in their pockets. Somebody paid, but I'm sure if John Wayne got one of those, he didn't have to pay for it.
That makes sense.
The first couple of years, though, Corvette sales were not very good. I mean, a sports car with Blue Flame 6 engine is not something enticing the folks that want high performance. So one of the questions you may have walking in the National Corvette Museum is, why is a 55 Thunderbird, Ford Thunderbird in our museum?
Right.
Well, as irony would make it, the Thunderbird coming out, when Ford produced the Thunderbird in 55, Chevrolet decided, instead of scrapping Corvette, let's just make it better. Let's go back and have something to compete. So that's where our Zora Duntov display comes in. Zora Duntov was an engineering genius. Born in Belgium to Russian parents, he was really big into high performance and the inspiration for the car that you get today, the mid-engine car.
Right.
one of the things that he did when he saw the car for the first time was liked what it looked like, but really disappointed in the performance aspects of the car that it had. So he wrote a letter to Maurice Ollie, who was at the time one of the folks in charge of General Motors and Chevrolet, kind of giving compliments of the car, but also giving him some suggestions on what he thought would make the car thrive.
Right.
And one of the first innovations that he did once he became the first chief engineer for Corvette was bringing the V8 motor into the Corvette. 55, the first year that V8s were introduced to the Corvette. If you want to ever know which cars got the V8s, the V on the Chevrolet is larger, so that would denote that car would be one that got a V8.
Okay.
There wasn't very many that got V8s that first year, but even some of his small innovations, fuel injection came along in 1957. Roll-up windows didn't come along until Zora came with those.
Oh, wow.
All those innovations took that car from where it was to the performance icon it is today. And of course, the mid-engine was always a dream of Zora's.
Right.
And of course, he passed away in 1996, so he didn't get to see it, at least on Earth here, to see it through fruition. So you're getting a pass on his dream by buying his mid-engine car. Now, as crazy as it sounds, he loved Corvette so much that in 1996, when he passed away, his wishes were to have his ashes interred here at the museum, and that's what the little shrine here is.
No way.
Yes.
Really?
The large box is his. The gold box on top is his wife, Elfie, who passed away in 2008.
No way. These are his real ashes?
Yes.
Insane. And his family just agreed to all that, like his kids and stuff?
Absolutely. That was his wishes when he passed away.
Wow.
Obviously, he was here at the grand opening of the museum. There's some video of him actually when they did the first ribbon cutting, moving the dirt.
Oh yeah, I saw that he had a Corvette on the side of the tractor.
Cutout Corvette.
Yeah, I saw that.
On there.
That's pretty interesting. I would never have guessed that.
And that suit he's got on was the actual one that he wore at the grand opening of the museum at 94.
This is the actual suit?
Yes. If you see any video inside the on the little video they show, there used to be footage of him at the ribbon cutting. He's wearing this suit. Wow.
Oh, his wife died in 2008?
There's some pictures here at the museum. There's the...
Aircraft loves life, and Corvette people, after a race of